We actually switched over to MeasureSquare from RFMS. We were just using their measuring side of things, right? Because that's we knew people that were using it, and that was what was familiar. And then there was a certain point in time where my brother started using the software, and he was like, we started looking at other options because we realized that they encrypted everything, and then once they encrypt everything, you cannot transfer that to anything else, right? So I looked at MeasureSquare, and it's like, you know what, it's not just one system and that's it. You guys work with a handful of other people, and I say handful, I don't even know what the number is, but it's numerous other companies, and it's like we're not locked into just one system. So in order for that program to the measure to sync over to anything else, it would have had to been their program. But with you guys, it was okay. We can use MeasureSquare as a standalone, or we can use it with like a Q floors or something like that. And then more recently, it's your CRM, right? Because we're more commercial focused, and I think your CRM is going to cater to more of that commercial side of things, and that's really what we're looking for. We implemented all at the same time was the iPad and the desktop app, using them together. And it was, now I don't have to go to a job site and measure everything on paper and a pen and, take a tape measure. Now it's, all right, we got the laser integrated with it. We're shooting these things, and there's tips and tricks that you learn throughout, using it. And that's the only way you're going to learn is using it. But it's like, it's such a time saver that, and this is just the measuring aspect of things. It's such a time saver that I can measure a church in 2 hours, what would probably have taken someone an entire day to measure before on pen and paper. Coming from another software, it was actually a breath of fresh air. It was so user friendly compared to the other people that it's like, wow, like we can almost teach anyone how to use this. Once we switched over, it was like, why didn't we do this sooner? So using MeasureSquare, since we are more commercial focused, you look at the bid market, right? And you're getting prints and you're putting them in there and you're doing your takeoff, and things change. This product changes. What if we do this in this room instead? And it's like, it's on the fly. It's just boom, drag and drop, it's done. And you think about it in terms of a lot of people are coming from pen and paper. So it's like they have to redo everything, or they're coloring, using colored pencils to draw in a full-size print. And then once you do that, it's like, well, now we change this room. You're going to print out another print? No, it's so user-friendly that way. And it's easy enough to just boom, that other product's in there. It automatically calculates it, and you don't even have to think about it. I think the greatest impact is probably the time saving. You can, again, I always go back to people because I know so many are still using a pad of paper and a pen, right? And it's like, once you switch over to this, you don't realize the time savings until you do a couple projects, and it's like, wow, that's all I have to do. This changed. All I have to do is input the stuff in there and then drag it over, and then it's automatically changed. Oh, you want to change it back? Easy enough, do that. Or, have multiple tabs with multiple different things. So the biggest thing is value engineering, right? Where it's like, okay, I can put this product in there that you did spec, but this product right here is the same, and I can save you $8,000 or something on the contract. And doing that and giving your customer those options all at the same time is like an alternate without having to redo all the math. Everything is done for you. That is one of the biggest things that you will find, is that just those small things lead up to a lot of time, and then that gives you more time to bid more stuff. Just watching the videos, I think anyone will be able to have an understanding of how to do things basically, like at a basic level, and then the more you use it, the more you add in, right? The hotkeys. I actually have a mouse now. Logitech makes a mouse where there's a button on there where you can set a wheel for shortcuts. So I just put the hotkeys in there, push the button. I never have to put my hand on the keyboard. I can do everything with a mouse. So it's just learning little tips and tricks like that. But I would say that the support that you guys have is definitely top tier. And if you're looking for something that's gonna a company that's gonna help you out, help you be successful, MeasureSquare is that company. I think the MeasureSquare team is very receptive to your ideas, right? If you approach them and you're like, hey, this is something that I've been wanting to get with the program, or I think this is something missing, it doesn't fall on deaf ears. I would say if you struggle with technology, MeasureSquare is definitely there to help you out, right? They will guide you. They will do just the YouTube library in general will help you out. The Facebook user group. If you have a question, the support is amazing. My name is Daniel Gonzalez. I'm one of the co-hosts of the Huddle Podcast. You can find us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, YouTube. People still listen to us on iHeartRadio. I mean, we're pretty much on whatever platform you want to consume us on. Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitch, we're everywhere, and our website is thehuddle.team.